They're abused and they're neglected. Then they're rescued from unthinkable situations, and all they really want is love. For the most extreme cases of animal abuse, it can take months of recovery, surgically and emotionally.
But with the team effort, these animals can heal and start a new life. Melanie Lawson takes us on the journey of one of those extreme cases and shares how you can join the team to help ensure these second chances.
This is Heath. He was a bundle of energy. As soon as he met me, all he wanted was attention. Heath is clearly thriving, but that wasn't always the case. And we want to warn you, some of the images we're about to show you are graphic. So this is also Heath. Shortly after he was brought into Clay Humane, his lower jaw was broken, basically ripped down to his chest. He needed emergency surgery, and he came to the right place for a second chance.
It was heartbreaking to see pictures of what he looked like when he came in. But he was wagging his tail the whole time. I mean, just absolutely unbelievable. And that's the spark of goodness and life that he's not given up. And so we're not giving up.
Head veterinarian Dr. Christian Broadhurst rarely gives up. He's got a heart for animals, especially ones that have lived through hell.
He had bites in his armpit, on the top of his head, on his ears, on his muzzle.
Dr. Broadhurst said it was clear that Heath had been abused, used as a fighter in a vicious dogfighting ring.
He had bites of different ages, and bites of different ages tell us that he's been in multiple fights before.
But Heath is clearly not a fighter. He's a lover.
Even in his worst day, the first day, he was wagging. He just wanted attention. He just wanted someone to love him.
And what he never had before, he was given here. Surgeons who were committed to repairing his jaw, giving him a second chance.
What type of people adopt these types of dogs who have been through such traumatic situations?
Caring, compassionate people. Absolutely. It's not, these guys are a work in progress.
You're going to get it. Are you going to get it?
Anastasia Regis Houston, her heart, her house needs a lot of room. She's fostered more than 200 animals.
Luna's here, Dodger's here.
And Banks, who's a little slower, but finds his place.
I always say he is the face only a mother can love.
All three have a story of abuse or neglect. Dodger became famous 2 years ago when his owner dropped him off on I-10 in McClenny. He was left with 3 other dogs. 2 were killed by cars. These 2 barely survived.
They were literally the mangiest dogs I've ever seen. They looked absolutely terrible. Demodectic mange, skin infection, and we're just literally waiting to walk out on the road, get hit by a car.
Anastasia saw Dodger on Facebook.
Something told me I need to foster this dog.
She did, and eventually adopted the puppy, who's now her most skittish, but proved early on his loyalty. She knew Dodger was her permanent pet when she and her husband were kayaking.
And when we were coming back, he didn't even know how to swim, but he was so excited to see us. He jumped in the water and almost drowned, but he made it all the way to the kayak and was just so excited to see us. And I looked at my husband, I said, "This is our dog."
Anastasia does dogs and cats. She values life and believes even the most neglected among us deserves a chance at a better one.
They don't have anyone else. If people don't jump in and help, then who do they have, you know? So, and we have the capacity to do it, and we have the space, and I'm an animal lover, and I think there are so many out there that could help.
Anastasia wants more people to understand the impact they could have with just a week of fostering or even adopting one of these animals. It starts with an open heart because they are no doubt worth saving and deserve a second chance. Melanie Lawson, Channel 4, the local station.
While Heath remains for the time being in the care of the Clay Humane, you can help an animal just like him by becoming a foster. You can call Clay Humane at 904-276-7729. We posted this phone number along with a direct link on news4jax.com. Just look for this story on the homepage.